Hello, and welcome to the best of TSL with There's Still Life. There's Still Life is a nonprofit spiritual growth ministry that promotes spiritual growth, maturity, and transformation in the lives of people. We are excited to be celebrating 20 years of ministry, and throughout the remainder of this year, we're going into our archives to bring you the best of TSL.
Hello and welcome to our 31-day podcast. This is day 4. Day 4, we are talking about reposition, being repositioned. Is an indicator that there was a previous state or a previous position being off track and getting back to that place. If in fact, and this is key, if in fact that is the place you should be. We've already talked about moving to the place where we need to be. Now we are in that place and something moves us out of position. So that's what we're going to talk about for the next few moments. I don't know about you, but I found myself having to reposition myself many times in life, and sometimes many times in the same area of my life. Day 4 talks about repositioning to a better place, okay? So not necessarily going back to the same place, but a better, more defined place, okay? So check this out. That helps you to protect what you value, all right? Moving to a better place, a more defined place that helps us to protect what we value. Today, let's start off by talking about indicators that we are not in the right place, because that's very important. So just some things I thought about, and hopefully as you're listening, you'll think of some others, but distractions, okay? Here's what I know for a fact about distractions in my life. I miss things when I'm distracted. I have found that I have blind spots and things that I cannot see when I'm distracted. I'm like Peter on the water, okay? I can't see or hear anything else but the distraction many times, okay? And I'm very sensitive to when I'm starting to miss things because of being distracted. So I'm thankful to God for that level of growth in my life. I also thought about fear and emotions. Fear can generate some very serious emotions, and it's when the emotions or our feelings are what's running things that become the problem, okay? Understand this, emotions and our feelings in and of themselves, they're not bad, okay? They should bring an awareness to us, but they should not control our responses inside of any given situation. So it's understanding the purpose of fear and emotions, okay? So let's talk about anger, because I thought about anger. It's an emotion that says something is wrong, right? It's just like the engine light on our car. If the engine light comes on the car, it's an indicator that something's wrong. If you do not deal with it, then you're going to have problems. And they're probably going to be very expensive problems, right? So I don't attempt to correct a problem inside of anger. I may need understanding or kindness for that, okay? Now here's another indicator for me. May not be an indicator for you, but it is definitely for me. Chaos and drama. Chaos and drama are indicators that I am not in a good place, okay? I have a strong desire for peace, okay? So the next thing I want you to think about is, where am I moving to? Okay. I'm moving to a place that allows me to focus, because it's hard for me to focus inside of calamity. It's hard for me to focus inside of negativity, inside of chaos and drama, right? I'm moving to a place of peace. Get this, I'm moving to a place that protects, again, what I value. When I'm in a great place, I feel like I can focus and take my time. I'm not in a hurry. I walk out the process I'm in. I walk out the process I'm in because I understand there is value in the process. I'm going to learn what I need to know. I'm going to learn the skills. I'm being repositioned so that the growth process can take place in my life, right? So that my character can be developed and that it's evident that I'm being developed, right? You can no longer see my anger, but you see some patience inside of me. You may see some frustration, right? But I'm not tearing things down, I'm building things up. So that's what that looks like. Colossians 3:2 from the Message Bible, it says, not to be absorbed with what is right in front of us, but to look up and see things from God's perspective. You know, I'm always encouraging you to have a new perspective, a new outlook. I've got to reposition myself. You've got to reposition yourself. We have got to be repositioned so that we can see. I can't see in all of those indicators that we talked about, right? Now, don't be hard on yourself. If you have not perfected living life without ever being distracted, you are not the only one, okay? It is okay to give yourself time to develop the skill set, but I want you to think about that today, about being repositioned. Think about those indicators, take some time, write them down so that you're mindful of them, but understand that we're not going to be stuck in a place that it's not great for us. We are going to be repositioned. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you were encouraged inside of the podcast today, and I look forward to you joining us tomorrow. Have a great day.
We hope you enjoyed today's podcast and that today's podcast prompted a new attitude, a new perspective, or a new outlook that would help you define moments in your life. We invite you to invest in your copy of Defining Moments, Define Your Moment, Change Your Life on Amazon. Simply search for Defining Moments by Nicole A. Davis. All proceeds go directly to There's Still Life to help enable us to continue our teaching mission. You can also purchase your copy directly from There's Still Life. Just inbox or message us on Facebook at There's Still Life, or request your copy by email at there'sstilllife@gmail.com.